Hello Fretwellers and welcome back to the Minecraft Weekly Snapshot. This week is 13 week 24A and there's basically been nothing in terms of features this week, but the resource pack system is now in inverted commas finished. Hint hint, minecarts. But this is a really significant snapshot. There's been a lot behind the scenes go on over the past week. There's been an update to the launcher as well. Which now means that we can have customized and different numbers of jar files. So in this snapshot there's been no real features, but I am going to talk through the new resource pack system with you guys, and there's a new game rule in the game, and there's been a bunch of bug fixes as well. So okay, here we go. Minecraft Snapshot 13 week 24A. Resource pack system is now ready for testing. As a result, texture pack support has been removed and they no longer work. So if you try and use a texture pack in this snapshot or beyond this snapshot, it will not work. Instead, there is a new folder in the Minecraft directory, and that is the resource packs folder. So you will need to get yourself a resource pack now. If you are a texture pack author, then you can grab a converter tool which is available at mojang.com to help change over to the new system. So there is a converter there. Run the texture pack through the converter. I think it will convert it over to a resource pack, though I am told by some of the guys on Reddit that it's still a bit buggy yet. So just have a play around with it, see what your results are. If it's quite buggy, then drop it on the bug tracker is what I would suggest as regards that. So yeah, that's pretty much everything as regards the resource pack system. And as I explained a couple of weeks ago, the resource pack system is going to throw out texture packs and replace it with obviously a resource pack, which means that you can control textures, sounds, fonts, and many more things in the future as things get added. So it's kind of like a universal sort of device, basically, you can think of it as, which you can change anything about your game from, and it's a major step forward towards the modding API. So hopefully we'll look forward to seeing some of the bugs get fixed like this. This is a bug relating to the resource pack system with minecarts. I don't even know what half of these are, but there are just some little bugs which I'm sure will get ironed out over the next couple of days. I imagine there might be a B snapshot to fix this tomorrow or something along those lines. But yeah, that's pretty much everything as regards that. So there's been a new game rule added for stopping the day/night cycle, and what this does is it freezes time. As you can see right now, the sun is not going anywhere, and my clock over there, which is rigged up to control the time, is no longer being activated, and that is to do with this new game rule. What this game rule does is, and I played around with it, it's called Do Daylight Cycle. So you need to type in game rule and then Do Daylight Cycle. Make sure that's a capital D and a capital C, and you can either choose true or false. So if I choose true, the sun will continue to rise. If I change it to false, the sun will stop rising. As you can see, it's kind of it's to stop rising. So this will work at any point in the day or at night, so you can keep basically maps in endless night if you wish. This is going to be really useful for custom maps. If you want a map with endless day, a map with endless night, you can always do that. This is going to be really handy for my upcoming map, Tiger Tantrums 2. Tiger Tantrums 2 is going to be entirely at night, so this game rule is going to be great for that. I could use the game rule just to control time and make it always night without the need for command block clock over there. So yeah, that's pretty much that. There's not a whole lot more to explain as regards that. There's another notable change is spawn eggs now work on water blocks. So as you can see over here, I could spawn a zombie in water, but they are a bit buggy. They kind of sink into the ground afterwards, and they're a bit buggy with that, but you can now do that. That was to help spawn squiddies, because some people were having some problems with spawning squids in water and they would just instantly suffocate. So Yeah, and there's also been a bunch of bug fixes, small tweaks and little bug fixes which will be linked in the description on the Mojang blog post page and on Reddit, so you can check those out for more in-depth information if you're curious as to the individual bug fixes. But there was nothing really notable that's changed. Just mainly this week it's been wrapping up this resource pack system, so maybe next week we might see some more features being implemented for 1.6, because so far it's not been the biggest feature update, but as I said a couple of weeks ago, I'm really happy that all of this internal stuff is being done now and getting it out of the way. I do think possibly what may happen is, much like with beta 1.8 and beta 1.9/10, they may split this update up into two halves, and it will be just dubbed an update where the back end stuff is done in 1.6 and the features will come in 1.7. That might happen because the adventure update, although it was classed only as 1.8, the remainder of the work done towards that, brewing and enchanting, and that came in the 1.9 pre-releases and eventually 1.0. So I imagine a scenario similar to that occurring, and that's what I imagine will happen, but who knows, I could be wrong. But yeah, there are all the changes in this snapshot that have been noted at this point. If there's anything I have missed, I will put it in the description. But failing that, you can check out the Reddit page and the Mojang blog post for more in-depth bug fixes, as I said. And that is going to be it, I think, for today, guys. So I hope that you found this snapshot review useful, and I hope to see you next time. So until then, see you later, and have a good day.